Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a very exciting topic, and that is what did I sell? What did I actually sell online last month? So I'm going to take a look back at September 2023. I'm going to give you all of the numbers. We're going to look at how much I actually made reselling last month on platforms like Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and whatnot. And then I also will take you guys through my top sales of the month. I'm going to show you everything that sold for $50 or more. So you'll get some good brands and some good ideas of things that could sell well for you. And you'll be, satisfied in your curiosity if you're very interested in how much I actually make from reselling each month. It's a really fun, very, transparent topic. I think it's super fun. So if you guys like these what sold videos, then make sure to let me know in the comments and give today's video a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. But let us take a journey through my last month of sales. And I do want to say a quick thank you to Vendoo for sponsoring today's video, because it is only because of them that I have been able to sell on more than one platform. Without them, I would only be selling on Poshmark. So with them, I'm able to cross-list to both eBay and Mercari, and they also will automatically take down items if they sell for me on Poshmark and eBay. So that way I can not double sell, which is literally the best feature in the world for me, because I will not remember to take things down on my own. So it's very helpful. You can try them out for free if you use my link in the description. I'm often asked what software I use, and so I love that I get to work with Vendoo and let you guys get a great deal on their products. And I love that you guys are able to see them more often and know that that's what I use. So thank you to Vendoo for sponsoring that portion of today's video. But now let's jump into the nitty-gritty, all of the numbers. So my biggest sales platform is Poshmark. It just has been that way. That's where I started off, and that's what I'm really familiar. I'm comfortable with selling on Poshmark. So they represent the biggest amount of my sales. They make up basically about $2,300 of all of my sales, $2,300. I sold on eBay a little over $500. On Mercari, don't know what's happening with Mercari, but I sold $160 on there. And then Whatnot, I did one show this month and I made $825. So I know a lot of people wanted some updates on how my Whatnot videos have been going, my live streams where I'm doing some live selling. I'm really enjoying it, and it's been really fun, and it's going super well. So I was able to sell $825 on Whatnot in a few hours, like 2 hours. So that was great. So in total, my total sales before taxes, before the different platforms take their cuts, was $3,877.11. I was so close to $4,000. That's my goal, to sell $4,000 worth of merchandise a month, and that is getting more and more attainable as I add in different platforms and different revenue streams. Obviously, I also make YouTube videos and work with brands, and so things are going well. I'm really pleased. From that $3,877 number, after Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and Whatnot took their fees, I was left with $2,940.26. So honestly, pretty good, pretty sustainable to make about $3,000 after the cuts and all of that in a month for reselling thrifted clothing is great. That does not factor into my cost of goods, but most of my cost of goods are right around $1 or $2, because I get a lot of the inventory I sell from the bins, aka the Goodwill outlet. So lots of things are cheap in the bins, and so I don't have a ton of upfront costs, which is really nice, and that's how I like to keep it. So now we're gonna jump over to my items that sold this month. So I have a lot of fun, exciting sales. I think I have some things ranging from $50 on the low end to $150 on the higher end. And again, I'm not buying all of my items for $50. That is the exception to the rule. I usually find the things that I'm reselling for less than $5, usually around $1 or $2. So with that in mind, let's jump into my top sales of the month. And not to discourage you guys, if you guys don't have these sorts of sales, maybe you make more than I do, I don't know. But if you're not getting these really high price sales, just keep at it, keep learning. And I sell things for like $5 too. Like when I first started selling, I picked up really bad things, and I still have some of those, and sometimes they eventually sell for like $5 to $10, and I take that as a win and I move on. So hopefully that is encouraging to you. I've got all my information here. I'm gonna scoot to the side. Let me show you guys the pictures of the items I sold and talk a little bit about what sold and for how much. So let's do that. Okay, y'all, here we go. We're gonna count down from the lowest to the highest. You know, we gotta do it that way. So the first, I don't even know, there's a ton of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 7 things that we're gonna cover all sold for 50 bucks. I had so many around $50. I just wanted to include them, so we did. So the first thing that sold for $50 was this new Tags Beyond Yoga Olympus high-waisted mini leggings in Orchid Haze size large. I have had these for way too long. I got these. I was influenced by other people on YouTube to go to the Nordstrom rack sale where everything I think was like $5, $10, $15. So I think I paid like $10 for these leggings. It took over a year to sell, maybe longer. I sold them for $50. I made $40. Was it worth it? No, not in my opinion. I had them for so long, and then I finally made probably like what, 30 bucks at the end of the day, maybe at the most. I would say maybe 25. I would rather buy something for $1 and sell it for 30. Like that's what I feel. Next item that sold for $50 was this pair of hunter boots. And I felt like I sold quite a few pairs of hunter boots lately. Maybe I only sold one this month. I think I just sold another pair in the last few days of the beginning of October, and maybe I sold one at the end of August because I've been moving hunter boots again, which is great. 50 bucks for these. I made $40 and I got these in the bins. So we only have about $2 in the cost of goods, $38 net profit. That is not too shabby. Next up, we have this Tricot St. Raphael, really cool blue, like vintage woolen piece. Went really well, and a viewer actually bought that, so thank you so much if that was you. It sold for $50, I made $40 off of that. I got this at 2nd Avenue. So when I lived in Maryland, I think at the most I paid $3 to $4 for this. So I would say about $35 to $37 net profit. The same thing with this next piece. It also sold for $50. New at Tags Bailey 44 Anthropologie knot front cutout black dress in size medium. I love picking up Anthropologie. If things are new at Tags from Anthropologie, they do really well for me, especially a dress or a jumpsuit, a jacket. If I am finding a new at Tags like t-shirt, they sometimes will get like 20 bucks. I also got this one at 2nd Avenue in Maryland, and I believe I paid something like $5 for this dress. So it sold for $50, we made $40, I make $35 at the end of the day. But this one has been around for so long. I think this is from one of my first trips to that thrift store. So I would say that I probably have sat on this for almost 2 years. So I would not recommend picking up Bailey 44 unless you do research or if you figure out what is good about it and if it will sell well. But this next piece, this was only listed for a few days, so this one is much better. This is a pair of new at Tags Everlane jeans that I picked up, and they sold for $50, so I made $40 once again. You're seeing a little bit of a trend here, all these $50 sales. These were all on Poshmark so far. And then this next one was a vintage New York Knicks Reebok crewneck sweatshirt. I just picked this up in the bins not too long ago, and then it sold on Mercari within a few days. So it sold on an offer. They offered me $50. I had it listed at $65. And then I made $41.86 from Mercari. So that is a great thing to know too. I often talk about vintage sportswear here on my channel, and I know nothing about sports in general, but I do know when a vintage sports piece looks cool, thick, or just unique, they're so good. Like, they will sell so well. I sold a couple of vintage sports pieces this month. You'll see another one coming up soon. And some of them are in my top sales. They just happen to do really well if they're really unique. Next up, an eBay sale was this Harvey's Authentic Original Seatbelt Bag in Hunter Green. Has the adjustable crossbody strap. It was in great condition. Picked that up at, again, 2nd Avenue, Maryland. It sold for $50 on eBay, and I made $38.90. eBay is giving me a little bit of frustration lately. Maybe I'll talk about that later. But man, I'm just struggling with eBay. I really sometimes do not like them. But that was a great sale. If you find the seatbelt bags, when they have like the woven seatbelt look, the ones that are original are from Harvey's, and they can do really well. $50 is kind of low actually for this one, but I just decided to accept it because I wanted to move some items because I was having a slower couple weeks in there. I had a couple no sales days, and I wanted to make some sales. Next up, we have a pair of Salvatore Ferragamo shoes. Now, I know a lot of people pass on Salvatore Ferragamo loafers and shoes just in general. If they are a newer style or the Salvatore Ferragamo boutique line, that's what this one was, then they're more expensive and also nicer quality. These were in great condition, beautiful leather, and so these sold. They were in a size 7. They sold for $52. I think that was on Poshmark, and I made $39.58. But that was a really good sale, and I have been enjoying finding some more Ferragamo here recently. So hopefully they keep on moving for around $50. I'm pretty happy with that. Next up, we have Citron, a floral shimmery dress in olive green, size extra large. It is a great dress. I sold it on Poshmark for $52, made $39.58. I must have been offering a discounted shipping, but Citron, this is my first time finding that brand. It sat for a few months. I bought it at 2nd Avenue for maybe $3 or $4. And I mean, it still made me $52. So I'm pretty happy with that. I got a few offers on it that were a lot less than that, but I waited because I knew it was worth some good money. So that's a brand I would recommend looking up when you find it. Then we have a J. Crew Perfect Parka, so a really nice green parka coat I found in the bins. Back when we lived in Maryland, it also sold for $52. We made $39.58. This is a bins pickup, so I paid maybe $2 for this coat. And I love it when I find things in the bins that sell for a lot of money. I mean, sometimes I have to, go to an actual store and find some of these higher end items. You've seen a lot of things that came from like a brick and mortar thrift store, but there also are some really nice bins items sprinkled in here. So then after that coat, we have the Aloe Soft Suns Out one-piece black workout romper in a size medium. Y'all, if you find these workout rompers from Aloe Yoga, it was the most insane piece of my month. It literally had so many offers on it all the time. I listed it, I think at $100 or something. And then I lowered it to like 75 or 80. I was like, somebody should just buy this. I thought it would comp out at $80. If I wasn't so annoyed by literally getting offers on it like daily, like 5, 7 offers on it for cheap, then I probably would have held out for more. But I sold it for $55 on eBay and made $43.46. So I did accept a lower offer, but I was just so plumb tired of all the offers coming in. I was like, it's just somebody buy this thing. So I did accept that, but man, those Aloe Yoga, those rompers, really, really expensive. And I found that one in the bins. So I picked it up for $1, I believe, and it sold so fast, but it had so many offers and so many people interested. So highly recommend. This next one is a vintage Talbot's pink plaid and white wool long peacoat in a size 4. This sold for $60. So we made $48 from this piece. I believe I bought this for $7 at a random thrift store in DC area. And so it sat for a few months, but it sold for $60 and we made about $41 on that piece. Now we're in the top 10. We sold this pair of Tory Burch wedges in creamy gold metallic leather, size 7. They sold for $60, and so we made $48. I got these in the bins. So these were another great bins pickup, great bins sale, which means I probably made about $46 on those. Then number 9, the Sam Edelman Tabby Bedazzled Floral Pointed Toe Ankle Strap Heels, size 8. These sold for $65, and I made $52 off of these. I picked these up at a Goodwill back where I lived in Maryland, and I bought these, I believe, for $7. I might have had a coupon that day, but for $7, I made $65. So at the end of the day, we made about $45 on that pair of heels. Then number 7, another Tory Burch sale, the Tory Burch Blossom Slide Sandals in black, a women's size 7. Super cute pair of sandals. I thought they were absolutely adorable, and they sold for $68, and we made $54.40. I again picked these up at 2nd Avenue in Maryland, and so I believe I paid probably like $5 for these, so about $50 net profit. Amazing sale. They were so cute. I'm so happy somebody found those and loved them. Item number 6 in my top sales was this NFL Minnesota Vikings windbreaker. It was like a vintage, really cool windbreaker. This is what I'm talking about. I found this in the bins as well. And so I paid $1 or $2 for this. and then I accepted an offer for $69 on this, and so I made $55.20. This was a Poshmark sale, and I already got a 5-star rating, so we love that. But again, a really cool vintagey vibes little NFL piece can do really well. People are looking for unique pieces. And item number 5, another bins pickup, is this ML Monique Louis dress. It sold for $85 on Poshmark. We made $68 from this, and again, I picked this up in the bins, so I paid probably $2 at my Indiana bins, and so we made $66 in net profit on that dress, which I'm more than happy with. And this might have been even the same trip to my Goodwill bins here in Indianapolis. I found this pair of sidewalk collar button-up vintage line boots in brown and black. They were men's size 10. These sold on eBay for $90. So great sale. I am very thankful for that one on eBay. And from that $90, we made $73.32. Again, I picked these up in the bins. They even had a little flaw, one of their little straps. It was like all these little buttons that had little kind of like elastic things that came around them. It's very hard to explain, but one of those was detached on one side, so it had a flaw and it sold for almost $100. But from $73, we probably made about $71 of net profit. So yeah, you're really seeing it building up here. The $50 sales were making about $30 in net profit at the end of the day. Now we're really getting into some bigger sales. Somehow I was counting down wrong. That was number 3. Number two best sale was another $90 sale. So one of the pairs of Prada shoes that I found in the bins sold this month. It was the Prada, the blue suede leather slip-on shoes. They were in a size 12 extra wide, and they also sold for $90 on eBay. So we made $70.91 from those. Don't ask me why. There's a difference in how much I make on eBay from each piece when I sell them and ship them the same way, but there is. So those two were both $90 sales on eBay. Both pairs of shoes I got in my local Goodwill outlet here in Indianapolis. So very happy with those pieces, of course. And the very last and best sale of my month was a very exciting piece. So this is a set. It's a Raquel Allegra tracker pant and fitted muscle tee set in black lemon tie-dye. It was a size 2. I believe maybe Raquel Allegra has different sizing. I think they did. But this sold for $150. I found this set at 2nd Avenue in Maryland. I believe I paid $7 for both pieces. Now, Raquel Allegra I picked up once before this, and that piece is still sitting. So I have had that for so long. The comps from Raquel Allegra look really good, but they take a long time to sell. So great brand to know, Raquel Allegra, and a 2-piece set. They were very thin. Like, there wasn't actually something, in my opinion, special about this brand. It just happens to be a brand that people are looking for. So it sold for $150. We make $120. And since I paid, I think like $7 for this, we made $113 in net profit at the end of the day. I ain't mad about that, y'all. I am not mad about that. So those were my best sales of the month. Obviously, I definitely still, sold things for like $5 here and there, $10, but every sale adds up. So those are just my best sales. Things that sell for $50 or more, I feel like are super helpful to share with you. Maybe you'll find them in the bins. Maybe you'll find them at your local thrift store. So hearing of those brands and knowing about them, that's a helpful way for you to grow your business. And of course, I would never have sold half of these items if I wasn't using Vendoo to cross-list my closet. They also have an inventory system. They have so many tools that will really help you in your business. So you can try them out for free. Literally, there's no strings attached. Try them out for free. Try it for yourself and see if it will help your business. Follow that link in the description, and that also helps to support my channel. So thank you again to Vendoo for helping sponsor today's video, and thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if you guys sold anything fun this month. I want to hear about it. I want to hear those brands. I want to hear those pieces, and make sure to hit the subscribe button before you head out. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and until the next video, bye.